Are you sick and tired of not improving in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2? If so, continue watching this video because I'm going to be showing you the top 5 best practice creative maps in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2 to help you get better at the game in no time. Anyways, let's get right into it. The first map I'm going to be showing you is the SKAAVOK Aim Trainer map, and it is by far one of the best aim training maps out there, if not the best. Now when you first spawn into the map, you'll be in this area over here, and the first thing you want to do is go to the weapons area to choose the weapons you want to use to train with, and I'd recommend you take one from each gun type, but you could choose whatever you feel like. So as you can see, all the gun types will be in their own sections, and they include AR, shotguns, SMGs, pistols and snipers. So once you've chosen the weapons you want to use, you want to come over to this area which will have all the different scenarios you can choose from, and as you can see, they're split into 5 categories. Some are designed to help you improve your tracking ability, your AR aim, SMG aim, shotgun aim, flick shots, etc. So all you have to do is shoot the scenario you want to do and you'll teleport into it. Then usually it'll allow you to pick different types of settings, for example the distance you'll be shooting at, and usually you could pick if you want to do it time pressured or if you want to just do it on free play, which has no time limit, so you can do it for as long as you want. It doesn't matter which one you pick, you'll still be doing the same thing. However, with the time trial one, you'll automatically be teleported back after the time limit finishes, which is usually about 1 minute. So all you have to do is do the best you can in that time, and once the time's over, you'll usually see all your stats. You also might get other settings you could put on, and sometimes you can even get a weapon recommendation for the scenario. Also, whenever you're in a scenario, doesn't matter if you're doing a time trial or a free play, you can email and it'll teleport you to the summary section. Then from there you can see your stats, and you can choose either to shoot play again or back to hub. If you shoot play again, it will take you to the settings of the scenario, which then either you could change the settings or keep them the same. Then you could play the same scenario again. And if you shoot back to hub, it will return you to the main hub area, which then you can pick different guns, different scenarios. It's all up to you. And this map has a various different amount of scenarios you can choose from, so feel free to try all of them. Now the best way to use this map is to come into the map for around 10 to 15 minutes to train and warm up your aim for a bit. So just pick a few scenarios to do in that time. Do it for around 10-15 minutes, and that should be enough time to warm up your aim and improve your aim over time. However, if you want to do more to improve more fast, feel free to do so. However, usually 10 to 15 minutes is good enough for overtime aim improvement. So yeah, if I was you, I'd definitely give this map a go, and I'd recommend you try the various different scenarios as well. By using this map, you'll be able to improve your aim really fast. Every single map I show you in this video, I'll show the map codes on the screen and in the description of this video. The second map I'm going to be showing you is the 1v1 Aim Duel Map, and there's the code on the screen right now. This is an amazing map for training your aim. However, the disadvantage with this map is that you need another player to do it with, so I'd recommend sticking to SKAAVOK Aim Trainer when you don't have someone to do this map with, since he'll be able to do a good enough job for this map. Okay, so when you first spawn into the map, you'll be in this area over here, and there'll be a bunch of weapons you could choose from. Usually you and your friend should take 1 or 2 weapons at a time to train with, and you'd normally want to take the same weapon as well to make it a fair fight, but it's up to you to decide what you want to do. Now after both of you have chosen the weapons you want to use, you want to walk through one of these health areas. Whichever one you walk through will be the amount of health you have in the fight. So if you walk through 5,000 health, you'll end up having 5,000 health for the battle. Then you'll have 12 different scenarios to choose from, and when you've chosen the one you want to do, you'll see that there's 2 portals, one that you go through and another one that your friend goes through. After you go inside the portal, you'll see that there's a red barrier blocking you and your opponent from shooting at each other. Now to get rid of the red barrier, there'll be a green button in one of the sides, either in your side or in your friend's side, and all you have to do is press the button, which after 3 seconds the red barrier will go. Then you can start shooting at each other until one of your healths reach 0, and when that happens you'll both be teleported back to the main area, which then you can choose different weapons, a different amount of health to start with, and a different scenario. Just do whatever you and your friend feel like doing afterwards. So yeah, the reason why this map is really useful for training aim is for 2 reasons. The first one being that it trains raw aim, since you can't build in this map, and the second one being that it allows you to face a real opponent, since the disadvantage of aim training maps is that the targets don't move like real characters in Fortnite, since real opponents will be moving constantly and jumping around. So this covers the disadvantages of the normal aim training maps, and for that reason this map is really effective and helpful. So yeah, I'll definitely recommend you start using this map as well. The third map I'm going to be showing you is the Flea's editing dictionary, and it is by far one of the best editing maps out there. So when you first spawn into the map, you'll be in this area over here, and the first thing you want to do is grab a grappler and a shockwave grenade to help you move around the map much more quickly. Then you can also change the background color of the place, and you'll have 6 different color options, and they are blue nebula, green nebula, purple nebula, black, sky blue, and no barrier plane. My personal favorite is the green nebula. So all you have to do is pickaxe the background color you want. So after you've chosen your background color, you'll see that there's 4 different editing sections, each with a different purpose. So in editing tunnels, you'll be editing forwards in a straight line. In edit ups, you'll be editing forwards and upwards. In edit downs, you'll be editing downwards and going in a straight line. And in edit towers, you'll be editing directly downwards or upwards. Now the reason why I say this is the best editing map is because it has every single type of edit you can do in the game, and every single style of editing in the game. Now let me explain how the map works. So when you go into one of the sections, you'll first start with single edits for the style of editing in the section. Then as you progress, you'll go to double edits, reset edits, triple edits, quadruple edits, progress, etc. And you can do this for each of the sections. So all you have to do is edit the same thing constantly until you reach the end. And once you reach the end, you'll teleport to the start of the edit you're doing. Then you can move on to the next edit. So if you want to improve your editing speed steadily but fast, you'll want to come here for 10 to 15 minutes when you come on Fortnite to warm your edits up and get lots of practice. And over time, you'll see a massive difference in your editing speed. So every time you come on Fortnite, you would want to do just that. But of course, you could train for longer, which will allow you to improve your editing speed much more faster, but it isn't necessary to do more, since constantly just practicing edits or even aim for quite a long time can get pretty boring over time. And that's why just doing it for a bit each time you come on Fortnite is much better than doing a lot in one go. So yeah, just try and find a balance with how much you do to get the most out of these maps. And not only that, you can also train your building in the Flea's editing dictionary by pulling out your building menu and just free building. So you can train both editing and building in this map. And you can even free build while doing edits at the same time. So you can even do single, double, triple, quadruple and reset edits while free building at the same time. The next creative practice map I'm going to be showing you is the Raiders Peace Control practice map. And as the name suggests, it will help you improve your peace control. So yeah, let's get right into the map. So when you first spawn into the map, you'll be in this area over here. And right in front of you, there'll be a couple of weapons you could choose from. So you want to grab a few that you want to use. And after you've done that, you'll see that there's 16 different sections you can go into. 1 being the easiest and 16 being the hardest. So you'd want to start from 1. Also, to get to the sections much more quicker, you can shoot the blue cube button, which is just above all the numbers of the sections. And it will allow you to teleport right in front of the section. So here's an example of what you want to do when you get inside the section. So as you can see here, you have to edit the wall, place a cone in front of you, then place a wall, edit the wall, place a cone above, place walls all around, then edit the wall, then when you get to the other side, reset the wall, then make another edit play, then shoot the bot. And you'll be able to do this constantly to get used to it. And the one thing you always want to try and do is to claim every single build piece you can. Now you can constantly do this until it eventually finishes, or instead if you had enough in the section, you could just email at any time, at any place in the map, and it will teleport you back to the main area. Now once you finish the section, either by emoting out or doing the whole thing, you'll see that the section will be blocked off by a barrier, which means you've completed it. And if you want to reset all the sections you've done so that you can do them again, all you have to do is shoot the green cube that's located in the middle of the main area. And once you've done that, all the sections you've previously done will reset so that you could do them again. And another thing you could practice in this map is your wall replaces and Mongrel classics. You'll see that all the way in the left in the main area is a portal to the place, and as soon as you enter the portal, you can start practicing your wall replaces and Mongrel classics. So what you'd want to do is break the wall and replace it. However, on the other end, you could just make a direct edit if you want. Doesn't matter whichever one you do. You'll next need to place a stair and 2 walls to block off the bot. Then you can edit the stair and do a Mongrel classic and shoot the bot. And you can do this constantly for as long as you want. And when you've had enough, all you have to do is emote to teleport back to the main area. Now the reason why I really recommend you practice in this map is because peace control is very hard to train normally, and since peace control is the new meta, it's that much more important to be really good at peace controlling. So yeah, this map will definitely help you improve your peace control, and I would really recommend you start using it, since training peace control is pretty difficult, but luckily this map makes it more easy to do so. The final map I'm going to be showing you is the reverse 2K's aim plus edit warm-up map, and the reason why I really like this map is because it has multiple things you could train in one map, such as aim, editing, building, and peace control. So yeah, let me show you the map. So when you first spawn into the map, you'll be in this area over here. There'll be some weapons and items that you could take of your choice. So you'll see that there's 4 different sections you can go through, such as the editing course section, which of course has a bunch of edits you can do, the simple edit section, which also has a bunch of different edits you could do as well. You can also go to the tunnel practice area, which will of course allow you to practice your tunnels. There's even a section for side jumps, ramp edits, and even a place to practice your Mongrel classics. There's also an aim training area with 5 different sections you can go into, and they are the tile frenzy, popcorn, horizontal, 360 tracking, and 3x3s. And when you're doing a scenario, you'll see in the left of you 2 buttons you can press, spawn or menu. If you press spawn, you'll teleport to the main area, and if you press menu, you'll be able to choose a different scenario. Now I tend to choose not to use the aim training section in this map because it only has 5 different sections to choose from, which makes the SKAAVOK Aim Trainer map much more better for training aim. Now the best thing about this map in my opinion is the sniper training area, since there aren't that many creative maps that allow you to train your sniper aim, and for that reason I like this map a lot. So you can come to the sniper section, grab a sniper, then you can aim and shoot the targets. And lastly, like the editing dictionary, you can free build in this map as well to practice your building too. So yeah, definitely give this map a try as well, especially can be good to train sniper aim, and you could train the various other things I stated before. If you found the video useful, do consider subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to never miss out on any new amazing videos I upload. And if you haven't dropped a like on the video yet, feel free to do so. And if you're struggling to get accurate shotgun shots on your opponent in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2, click onto the video on the screen right now, and it'll teach you a ton of tips to help you improve your shotgun aim in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.